Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. So I've put a short video together for you guys to do at home. I'm going to flow through it quite at a fast pace. So if you want to slow it down, make it a little bit easier, you can add a few more breaks or stretches in between. Most of you have been coming to Pilates long enough to instinctively know what stretch you need to do. So if you need to go into shell stretch, or bring the knees in and do a knee tuck when you're on your back, or take the knees side to side, whatever you need to do. If you need to slow the pace down, just have a few more stretches in between. Or you can challenge yourself and keep up with a faster pace. Cool. So we are going to start at the end of our mat. Oh, before we start, if you have a band or even a belt or like a dressing gown belt, so that it's a little bit more elasticated than a normal belt, that would be good. We're going to use that at the end for a stretch. And the workout today is about opening up the hips, working the glutes. Yeah, cool. So starting feet hip width apart, soften the knees, relax the arms and shoulders. We're breathing in. And as you breathe out, chin to chest, rolling down, one vertebra at a time, breathing in, breathe out, scoop the belly in, roll back up, and again. Body weight forward so that you're getting a stretch in the back of the legs and the glutes in the back. And we're going to do one more. We are going to add a plank. So breathing in, breathing out, rolling down, bend the knees as much as you need to, and then you're going to walk into either a full plank or into a half plank. And hold. So pelvis tucks under, glutes engaged, tummy engaged, chest lifted. And then walking the hands back and rolling up. We're going to do that again. Walking the hands out. Hold. Walk the hands back. Rolling up. We're going to do standing back bends. So if you want, you can place one hand on the back, you can place both hands, or you can take the arms up. So you can either do one arm and then swap. You can do both arms, or you can place the hands there to support you. So squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward. We'll do 2 of these. And then from here, rolling down, soften the knees if you need to. Walk out into your plank. Walking back. Rolling up. Again, we're going to do back bends. Engage the core to support you. And rolling down. Walking out into your plank. From here, you're going to tuck the pelvis under. You're going to lift the left leg and the right. Making sure the hips stay down. And walk the hands back. If you're on your knees, it's the same thing with the leg lifts. And again, back bend. And again. And rolling down. Walking into your plank. Engaging the core, squeezing the glutes, and lift the left leg and then the right. One more each side. Good. Drop the knees, push back into shell stretch. And then coming forward, down onto your front. Hands by your shoulders, breathing in. As you breathe out, lift up into your swan dive prep and down. So really, I want you to push your hips into the mat, crown of the head up to the ceiling, shoulders down. And if you can't come all the way, come halfway. And one more. Good. From here, coming up onto all fours. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We are going to do our Superman. So you're taking left leg, right arm out. So engaging the core, keeping that back flat. You are going to extend the arm and leg and back. And then other side and back. What I want you to do is keep the shoulder blade where it is. You're extending the arm. So imagine you're pulling the arm out of the shoulder socket. The hip stays where it is. You are extending that leg back without the hip moving. And what that will do, stretch out the hip flexors, stretch out the muscles in the shoulders, in the front of the chest, without compromising the position your body is in. Make sure the back doesn't arch. Actively stretch the arm and leg away. Squeeze those glutes. One more each side. Good. Coming back to all fours. Flex the left foot. We are going to engage the core. You're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, take that heel up to the ceiling and down. Squeeze the bum. Keeping the pelvis level. 2 more. Last one. Good. Straighten the left leg. This time you are going to take it up and add a bit of an arch in the back. Point the toes. You're taking it back and you are arching and down. Again, squeeze those glutes. Hold it up. Bring it level to the body. I want you to open that hip towards the ceiling. When you can't go any further, bring the weight onto the right hand and take the left arm up and open a bit more. Coming back so that you're level, and then again, open. Ooh. It's wobbly. Engage those core muscles. And again. Back. Maybe don't fall quite like that. But really feel those core muscles working. So coming back down, we're going to do everything on the right side. So flexing the right foot, engaging the core, squeezing the glutes, taking that heel up to the ceiling and back. And straighten the leg. And you're going to add an arch. You're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to take the leg up. You can arch the back and down. Really squeeze the glutes, stretching that hip flexor. And really stretch that leg back. Hold the next one up. You're going to open the hip up to the ceiling as much as you can. And when you can't hold it anymore, you are going to take the arm up, open a bit more, and then coming back to parallel, or as close to parallel as you can get. And opening up, and down, and one more. And down, and push back. So when I was on my left side, that was a lot more stable, so you might find that one side is more stable than the other. Cool, we are gonna come to kneeling. So your feet are about shoulder width apart. You're nice and tall. You can either keep the feet relaxed, or if you want, you can flex them. I find flexed takes the pressure off my back a bit if it's feeling a bit sore, but do what feels right for you. You're gonna tilt the pelvis under, engage the core, squeeze those glutes, arms are out. You're thinking about that straight line from your knee to your head, and you are gonna lean back and up. Make sure as you go back, you're not pushing the bum back, you're not leaning back. I want you to think about that straight line. And really feel the quads kicking in to help you feel those tummy muscles. If this is putting pressure on your back, then don't go as far back, and really squeeze tummy, squeeze those glutes. Two more. Last one. Good. Okay. We're going to do that again. We're going to add a twist. So this time, again, it's the same. Tilt that pelvis under, tummy engaged. You're breathing in. As you breathe out, you're going to go back, twist, and forwards. Back, twist, and forwards. You don't have to go far back. Think about maintaining that straight line. Ooh, my quads are feeling it. One more each side. And last one. Good. Have a little rest. If you need to, give the quads a rub. We're going to do one more in this position. So, again, sitting up nice and tall, tuck that pelvis under, tummy in. You're going to lean back and then sit. And then you're going to try and come up, keeping that lean back position, and then straighten up. If that feels too much on the knees, or it's hurting the quads too much, or you can't do it, then just come up to here and lean, sit, and then just come up to here. But if you can, try and get that slant as you come up before you straighten up. Ooh, yeah, it's a tricky one. And if you want, you can do this one in front of the mirror, or you can even put your Zoom on and just watch yourself, because then you can really see if your body is straight, if you are coming up, leaning back, what is your body actually doing? I'm going to do two more. Use your tummy muscles to help you lift as well. Good. And relax. Give those legs a shake. Whew. We'll stretch out the quads at the end. So legs in front. If you want to, you can slightly bend them. You can keep them straight. You can sit on a block or a pillow. Make sure the legs, if you can, are straight and the spine is straight. Make sure you're not leaning forwards. We're going to do this spine stretch. Imagine your tailbone is super glued to the mat. Feet are flexed, arms are out, you're not stretching, your shoulders are back and down, tummy is in. You're going to breathe in, you're going to pull the tummy in, chin to chest, and you're going to roll forward, one vertebra at a time, breathing in and breathing out, stacking the vertebra on top of each other. And again, squeeze those tummy muscles in. And again. One more. Hold this one out. Every out breath, see if you can go a little bit further forward. And rolling back up. Good. We're going to do the roll down next. So again, keeping those feet flexed, arms out, you're breathing in. As you breathe out, rolling down one vertebra at a time. You're breathing in, breathe out, engage the core, rolling back up one vertebra at a time, stretching forward and up. If you can't come back up from the roll up, you can go halfway and then come up back. So you don't need to go all the way down. You can keep the legs bent. If you're sitting on a block or a pillow, remove that for this exercise. And breathing in, breathe out, rolling back up. Stretching forward. I'm going to do two more. And last one, finish lying down. If you're doing the roll backs, come all the way down. Good, and bring the arms to your side. I'm just gonna shuffle down, bending the legs, feet hip width apart, head down, chin tucked in, arms by your side. Make sure the feet are close to the bum. You don't want them too far out. You are breathing in. As you breathe out, tilt the pelvis back, engage the core, squeeze the glutes, peel your spine up into your shoulder bridge, and then breathe in, down. So you're peeling up one vertebra at a time, squeeze those glutes, open the hips, and then come down one vertebra at a time. Breathing out, lifting, breathing in, down. And as you're doing this, just make sure the chin isn't starting to go up to the ceiling. And you also want to be pushing your knees away from you. So if you find you are moving backwards, really stretch your knees that way. Okay, we're going to do a few more of these. Squeeze those glutes. Okay, we're going to hold the next one up. Good. So those glutes are engaged. Hip flexors are stretched. So we're going to lift the leg. If you want a bit more support, you can place the hands under the hips and just hold it. And you're going to take the left leg up to the ceiling. Alternatively, you can keep the arms by your side. So you're going to drop the leg, flex, lift. Point, drop, flex, lift. One more. Hold it up, point the toes. You are drawing circles. Back the other way, squeeze those glutes. And down. Just adjust, squeeze those glutes, lift the hips, and take the right leg up. We're going to point, drop, flex, lift. Point, drop, flex, lift. One more. Lift, point, circle. Squeeze those glutes. It's the other leg that you should be feeling. Back the other way. Down. Lift those hips one more time and we're just going to pulse. Squeeze those glutes and relax. Good. Bring the knees in, rock side to side. Just checking what we have next. Reverse plank. Yay. So we're going to rock up. Legs are together, feet are together. Option one, your legs are bent. Hands behind you. If you can, fingers pointing towards the toes. If it feels really uncomfortable, you can turn the hands out. Open the chest, shoulder blades together. Make sure your shoulder blades aren't by your ears. Engage tummy, squeeze the glutes. You are gonna lift into your reverse plank and down. So you're breathing out, breathing in. If you can, straight legs. So you're breathing out, breathing in. Squeeze those glutes. Lift those hips. Hold the next one up. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hips. Two more deep breaths. And down. Good, have a stretch forwards. I don't know about you guys, but I'm breaking out into a sweat. We're gonna lie down again. So we're gonna extend the right leg, left leg goes up. If you've got a band, you can use it for this one. It might not work so much with a belt for this one. So up to you if you want to try it or not. You can use it for the next stretch. So left leg is up, holding the band with the left hand, and we're going to do circles. So the band is great because it gives you that extra support, and you can do a slightly bigger circle. Make sure the hips stay level, engage the core. Breathing in, as you breathe out, take the left leg over the right, circle it down, out to the side, and left. So we're just getting that leg moving, working all the muscles in the hip. You may feel stretches, you may feel muscles working. This is a good one for mobility of the hip. Give back the other way. To make this easier, remember you can do a smaller circle. It doesn't have to be big, especially if you haven't got the band. I mean, we have done these quite a bit lately, so hopefully it shouldn't be feeling too difficult. Good. Hold it up. Bring that leg in, stretching out the back of the leg, the calf muscles. You can flex that foot and just hold and breathe. Making sure you're holding the band with the left hand. If you are using the belt or the dressing gown belt, this is a good time to put it on the foot for this exercise, for this stretch. And then I want you to take it out to the side. To make this easier, take the foot towards the other foot. To make it harder, bring it up. Slide it up towards your face. And just hold. It's a really nice stretch for the inner thighs. You may feel it going into the hamstrings. It's a nice one to open the hips. Make sure the other leg stays down. You're not lifting or twisting the hips. Coming back take the band with the right hand and you are just going to shuffle. You're going to take it over. This hip will lift, that's okay. And again, to make this easier, you slide it towards the foot. If you want to make it harder, slide it up towards the face. And again, you're getting a stretch in the glutes, in the hamstrings. It's a really nice stretch. You may even feel it going into your back. You may feel it in the calf muscles. Good, and up. And then we are going to swap sides. It's extending the left leg, right leg up to the ceiling. You're breathing in, and you're going to take that leg over the left, circle, and back up. And one more in this direction. And then we're going back the other way. So open to the side, circle over the left and up. Engage the core. One more. Good, holding it up. If you're going to use the band or the belt at this moment, place it round the foot. Hold it straight for a hamstring and calf stretch. Flex that foot. And just relax into that stretch. Good, holding the band with the right hand, you're going to take the right, oops, the walls in my way. Right foot out to the right. Remember to slide it towards the face for a deeper stretch, and slide it towards the other foot for a less of a stretch. And really allow the hip, the inner thighs all to relax so that they open up. With your stretches, you want it, make sure you're not overstretching. If it feels too tight, your muscles will tighten and then it won't be as effective. So sometimes it's better to do like 80% of a stretch so that your muscles relax than 100% of a stretch. Okay, bringing it back up, I'm just gonna shift position. Grab the band with the left hand, bring the leg over to the left. Remember, this hip can lift. You want to add a bit more, bring it towards the face, lessen the stretch towards the other foot. Good, and then coming up, remove the band. We are going to come up to sitting. We're going to finish by stretching out the quads and the hips. Well, actually, we've got a roll down after this, so it's not finishing. If you've got a rolled up mat, this is really good for this one. So place that down, and then you are going to place your feet on the mat. So it's just lifting the feet up. Let me just come forwards a little bit. So what you are going to do, your knees, your legs are out in front. You're going to place the hands behind you. And what we are going to do is stretch the quads and the hip flexors. So you may find this is as far as you can go. You may find you can come down further. You may find you can lie flat on the mat. So you're going as far as you can, getting so that you're feeling that really nice stretch all along the front of the thighs. And you might just need to adjust until you find that right spot for you. Maybe taking the arms back so you can come lower. Play around with it until you feel that stretch. You may feel a stretch in your tummy muscles as well. And you may find that one side you feel the stretch, the other you don't. It depends on what's feeling tight. So my right side's feeling particularly tight at the moment. So I can feel the stretch in my right hip flexor, but not so much in my left. And that makes sense because my right side is tight. So it's okay if you are feeling, if the stretch doesn't feel balanced on both sides, it feels different. And then you can, if you want, like you can come down a bit more. You might find as your legs loosen, you can lower a bit more. And you might find you can't and you've got to hold it. Good. And coming up. And with these stretches, you might find sometimes you can hold, go further than other times. Like sometimes I can go down onto my forearms with that position. And sometimes if my quads are feeling tight, I can't. So be aware that different days, your body will feel different. So tucking the toes under, we are going to place the hands down, lifting the hips. And we're just going to hold it here. You can grab the opposite elbow, swing side to side. Just give that back a stretch. Dropping the hands down, breathing in. Engage the tummy, breathing out, lifting. Arms up. I'm just going to roll down one more time. Breathe in, breathe out, rolling up. Taking the arms up and out. And again, breathing in and out. One more. And out. And well done. So I hope you felt the stretch in the hip flexors, in the quads. Yeah, I mean, you felt the glutes working. So that's a really good one just to open up the hips, to work the glutes. Yeah. So if you have any questions, you know, you can reply to the email and let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. And yeah, and I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Bye.